I still have nothing figured out, but I definitely know that living life and doing everything with love is a sure way to be happy. Hi, Clever fans. I'm Sabrina Carpenter, and I'm going to be answering some of your burning questions right now.
What advice would you give anyone who would like to enter the entertainment industry?
Oh, be ready. No, I think my greatest advice changes almost daily for this question, because I feel like there's new things that I learn every day that are being thrown in my direction that I never anticipated having to deal with, just because I liked singing and acting as a child. You know what I mean? So I think if anything, you have to be prepared to have really tough skin, thick skin, I guess, thick skin, and just don't take it too personally. I know it's like a vague thing, but not taking things too personally has saved me in a lot more times than I thought it would.
Do you miss Girl Meets World? Did you learn something from that experience? If so, what was it?
I learned so much from doing that show. I mean, like, those were like my stepping stone years, like middle school, literally like my actual middle school and high school years of life. So, of course, I learned so much from the people that I was working with that had a lot more experience than I did. I learned just a lot about like getting in my body as far as acting and feeling really comfortable with myself in front of a camera, which I still don't all the time, but I definitely think it helped. And yeah, I mean, I created relationships that will last a lifetime from that show. So it was very great.
How was the transformation from being a Disney girl to a very successful singer?
You know what? It's so funny to me that it's become this huge stigma over the years that there has to be like a transition, or there has to be it really is. They put so much pressure on that point from when you're done, I guess, being on Disney Channel on a show to whatever you do next. And honestly, I was just always doing what I loved, and I continue to kind of just do what I love and follow the projects and follow the things that my heart kind of tell me to and my heart lead me to. And, you know, it was very natural for me that I really just wanted to be focused on music as I kind of exited out of that show. And then sooner than later, like I was introduced to some projects that became very close to my heart and that I wanted to be a part of as well. So I don't even really know exactly how to answer it, because I think it's something that from the outside, people probably see it very differently than how I see it. I've just seen it as me growing up like I normally would. And I'm just happy to know that people have been kind of along for the ride, or at least my fans have, and they've been so supportive throughout everything. So I have them to thank, obviously.
What do you want to be remembered for the most?
That is a great question. I guess I want to be remembered as a good person. I know that probably sounds cliche, but probably like my heart and the energy that I bring. Like, I think good energy is something that we don't always necessarily talk about, but it's something that we definitely can feel, and we can definitely sense when there's bad energy around. And I hope to never be that for people, and especially friends and family and people that are very important to me. So I hope I'm remembered for that. And if the art that I've made and like contributed to this world has been able to help people or inspire people, then I hope to be remembered for those things as well.
Hey, Sabrina, if you could do a duet song with anyone in the music industry that you haven't worked with or would love the chance to work with, being both male or female, including if they're from the past, present, or future, who would you love to do a duet or a collaboration with, and why?
This is such a hard question. There's so many, and I feel like over the years I also like have said some of the same people over and over again, but I think it always for me comes back to like, I would love to do a song with Bruno Mars. I think that would just be too much fun, almost too much fun that like I shouldn't, but I still really want to. And then Paul McCartney, just one of my all-time favorites, and like to ever even like sit in a room 6 feet apart from him would be a blessing.
Why are you so beautiful?
I know in the way that you're asking it, in my head, I'm like, no, that's our first thing to do, is to like self-deprecate and be like, ugh. I like to think that it's because of, like, again, it's sort of like the same thing that I'd want to be remembered for, but I think it's because of my heart, and I think it's because of the intentions I have of loving people and doing everything or trying to do everything I can with love. I think that that's the best way that I've been living life so far. I still have nothing figured out, but I definitely know that living life and doing everything with love is a sure way to be happy.
What was your favorite memory from the Work It set?
I have so many good memories from that set. Every day it brought new joy, new jokes, new memories. And I know that that's like, I feel like everyone can kind of say that about different sets that they've been on. But if you picture like making a dance movie in the summer of Toronto, which is such a cool city, if you've never been, it's just the best energy. But I think that's why like it felt like summer camp, and it truly like was just so much fun, and we were all working so hard to get this movie made and to make it feel really good. And little did we know that we'd be putting it out at this time where I think people want something to make them feel really good and want something to kind of give them a little break from all the heaviness and everything that's been going on. So it's a very sweet movie. I'm excited for everyone to see it. Thank you guys for all those amazing questions. That was so much fun. Make sure to watch Work It on Netflix on August 7th, and stay tuned for some more fun things coming soon. Mwah.
Thank you so much, Sabrina, for your wise words and positive energy. And we cannot wait to see Work It, which is out right now on Netflix. And for another clever exclusive interview with Sabrina, click right over here for another video. I'm your host, Susan Morad. I'll catch you later. Bye, guys.